Well, you're joining us on the Cama Group stand, and I'm here with Mark Brooker. Hello, Mark. How's the show going for you so far?
Very well, Charlie, thank you. Yes, so far it's very early days, so we're expecting a lot of people to turn up, but quite excited about the next couple of days coming forward.
Now, Cama Group, for anybody who's not familiar, what do you guys do?
So we are secondary packaging machinery manufacturers, so specialising in sleeving, cartoning, case packing and robotic solutions. So for generally all sorts of products, but specifically in bakery, dairy and in coffee, tea, those sorts of areas. So we've been doing it for over 30 years, based in northern Italy, where we've got a very large manufacturing facility. The UK subsidiary has been since the early 2000s, and we've got a good wide install base in the UK, circa 150 machines in the UK at the moment, obviously growing, so we're currently hiring for new people as well.
Because you're based worldwide, aren't you?
Absolutely, we are well used by a lot of the international groups, a lot of the multinationals that have a lot of our machines around the world, because we have subsidiaries around both in Europe but also Far East and in the Americas as well. So we've got a good global spread of coverage for them. So that's what they're looking for when they're looking to build new factories in emerging markets, a bit of support around the world. So Cama Group offers that, and also a broad range of machines for lots of technical solutions that they're looking for.
Now, you've brought a machine along with you this week. Tell us a bit more about this.
We have. So this is the global launch of our latest generation sleeving machine. So this is what we call the MP136. It's a sleeving machine, so we're doing glass ramekins in this particular application. 300 products a minute in the packs coming out. So we're doing either singles or twins stacked or side by side, and even a quad pack, which gives you quite the customers a good range of product packing options. So in this particular instance, it's going to be puddings in glass jars, but we can do it with any firm product. So it could be bottles, jars, sleeves, yogurt pots, all those kinds of things. So what we're showcasing is the latest design of our breakthrough generation machine, which is this hygienic design. So we've got all the angles of the machine no longer laying flat, but at an angle to allow dust and dirt to be cleared off easily. And also with the integrated panels of the cabinets through, it gives a nice clean line to the machine. This one, as I said, is a 300-minute machine for primary products, which is a high-speed sleeving machine. Most applications you'll find a lot lower than that, so it's this for those very high-end users of this type of equipment. We've put a lot of thought into the control systems that we're using in these systems these days. So Industry 4.0, we've got an award for the machine we've got shown on the back board of our exhibition stand here, where we in Interpack we got an award for best user-friendly machine of Industry 4.0 from Rockwell, and that was something we're very proud of. So going forward, we're looking for these sorts of installations widely, where we've got high-speed applications, servo belt driven machines with good flexibility and simple changeover. That's a kind of a core of Cama's ethos these days in machinery build. We've been, as I said, been building machines for 30 odd years now, and we're really taking it to the next level. Every year we spend 5% of turnover on R&D, so we're always trying to bring in new technologies, new ideas. So while sleeving is kind of a well-established technology, we're doing a lot in robotics and top-loading systems, where you would find that the hygienic design goes in well. So when we do a complete line, much like this end user has, they've got a top-load robot that goes after this to put it into the boxes. So they've got the sleeve products, then we're putting it into boxes to go to retail-ready markets. They're finding it as a very great aid to having a good, clean factory to allow quick changeovers and ease of use for their operators.
And what are the key things that you talked about technology and things moving on. What are the key things that you see changing in this industry?
A lot of it now is about information that you can drive out of your systems, because that's what they call the Industry 4.0 ethos. We've had PLCs on machines for like 20 odd years now, but now it's connecting it to your network and making sure the machine is vaguely intelligent with your management system, so people know what's going on, when it stops, why it stops. Operators have good visibility of how well machines are performing, and that really drives efficiency in factories, and that is a key driver at the moment. That's when I talked about that award with Rockwell. That was something we were doing with one of our machines in particular. So really driving home the connectivity and the ability to get information out. So our HMI, so the main control panel, which is over there, that is now what we call a PPMA compliant. So we've got the standard graphic across all the machines, whether it's Rockwell or Siemens. we would have the same sort of setup, so you've got a clear schematic of how people can go through the machines. You can click into various different areas, bringing up a scheme of the whole machine, and then it's got all the parameters shown that you can dive in and adjust it or set new settings, or even have a look at if there's a fault, what those faults are, and bring in, it goes down to the level of having a manual in the background, so there's a lot of detail that you can bring in from there. So it's this sort of information that the big key user groups are looking for now to be built into their machines. It's not just about stop-start buttons, it's about a lot more information from the machines for the users to know what they're doing.
So how long have Cama Group been exhibiting at PPMA show now?
This is actually, last year was Total. We exhibited then, had a large stand. We've done Total typically in the past, shared stands or whatever, but this is the second year in a trot we've had a Cama machine on the stand. So we've been PPA members for many years, but quite often been sharing stands, but this year we're quite proud to have a full-size stand with a full-size machine, so long may it continue.
And it's such a great way, isn't it, being here just to get out there and speak to new customers and existing customers as well, I imagine.
Absolutely. So we find that obviously this is a great meeting point for existing customers to come. They all know we're here, so they'll pop by or say hello. We've got enough space to have a couple of meetings, but really it's also to meet new people as well. So those people that we hadn't heard of who are looking for new ideas, they come along, we try and discuss show what we're doing, which we think is quite market leading as well.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to show us around your stand, and we wish you a very successful show.
Thank you, Charlie.